over here, and I'm doing the Mule Deer Great Grind on Rancho del Arroyo. And I'm also going to do one on Parque Fernando. I'm just going to run them consecutively. So I'm going to do a run on this one, and then I'm going to go to Parque and do that. I'm doing that because I'm trying to prove that you don't have to pick up your animals to get a great one. So I'm not going to be picking up any of these animals. So I'm just going to be shooting, then leaving. So I'll have more animals shot on each map than if I was just having collection tents and all that. Because then I wouldn't be able to go to as many zones or lakes and kill them. So I'm doing that, and these are the lakes that all have mule deer on Rancho, if you guys want to know. Here, not sure about here, but I do still gotta check there. I didn't see any on this one. I know this one's got some, and then there's some along this coastline in very specific spots. But I'm right now finding all my zones, tenting them, and then I'm gonna shoot them a round or two, and then go to Parque Fernando, and then set up on that one. But herd management on this one's not really that big of a deal because I'm shooting a lot of them, and I wouldn't be able to herd manage as well because I have more zones than I'm working on rather than exterior zones. So the herd management ratio would be out of whack and just really wouldn't help. It would be more of a hindrance because I would have to take longer to do herd management instead of just getting right to it and shooting them. I am going to be making sure none of my exterior zones do have level 4s, so I'm going to do a little bit of herd management on these, but overall, really relaxed herd management compared to my other grinds. But that's about it. So I'm going to go through all the lakes and tell you what I do and do not like about them now that I have done all of it. And here's my map. Just, it looks quite a bit different, a lot more green, a lot more splitting up. Went all over this today and at work, but that's besides the point. Um, Here is this one. This lake, we are right here, and it's a pretty decent lake. It's not bad. I think some people are going to have way more mule deer on it than I do, but some may have less or about the same. So I have 3 zones set up on it. I have a total of 4 ones though, and one of them's too close to the other one to do properly. And yeah, there's this one. I'm not gonna be able to remember all of them because I did a lot of this morning, and I'm recording this in the afternoon now. So sorry if I look out and there's no of mule deer. It take me a minute to find them. But this is the 3 zones I have on this. And this is the one that had conflicting zones. This to put one here where I could grind on this one. This this herd over. Yeah, I was right. It is over here. Yeah, right here. Over here, I have to spook one out that is right here. I guess they weren't here at the moment, but that's this lake. It's pretty open. I like this map a lot more than a ski ridge, for the fact that most of the lakes that it has aren't small, they're big. You can get possibly multiple zones per tent, and actually that's about it. Oh yeah, you get to see the animals a lot better and have better zones to shoot them out of. Except for the frozen lakes on a ski ridge. Those are better than a lot of these, but there's few of those. There's fewer of those than they are. Yeah, I guess you guys get it. Now we're on to this lake. It's really open and really, really nice. I really like this one. I guess I put this one too close to this one. I will fix that later. But this is the herd I have here. And this one actually, I don't think I have any that conflict with the tents. I think I have them all, and I have 3 herds of deer on this one. So that's really nice, and I get it all done with 2 tents. Now, if you were doing a normal grind, you could get it all done with just 3 or tents. Yeah. Oh, I can't exactly figure that out at the moment. but get it done in a few amount of tents. Fewer than normal because this one's split. Where's the other zone for this one? Oh yeah, it's right there. Right across. That actually, that was the one I spotted. It is the one that's over here. This one's just slightly hard to see, but overall isn't terrible. They also weren't in their zone yet, but I am here early. Probably should have set the time back later. But now on to these lakes. I don't have any tents here because I couldn't find any group zones here, except for dead across this. Actually, I lied. There is two, but they're all on this lake that I have, and the other one I can't get a tent close enough to. So basically, the problem that I have with most of a ski ridge's lakes or ponds, that you can't get the tent close enough to the herd. No, far enough from the herd not to spook them when you spawn in, but also, yeah, once you're far enough away, you can't see them. That is my main issue with them. But I really like Rancho because it also, typically you can get an elevated spot just with the terrain and not even have to have a tripod. This lake here, I had another conflicting zone. I wasn't sure which one to go with, but I decided to leave out the one that's going to be to my left. So I'm going to have one right across from me and then one to my right. So this one is going to, I got one over here that's going to spook every time. But then I have one right here that I'm going to be able to shoot. And then I go right around the corner and there's one right over here. So yeah, I really like this lake because of this little peninsula. Most of the other sides of the lake or pond, whatever you want to call it, are over 200 meters away where you're gonna get mule deer spawns, except for right here. The only bad part, I do lose this on this lake here. They can only spawn on this half of it, and I just didn't have any group zones. I mean, it looked okay. Didn't look phenomenal like this lake or this one. You would get to shoot all of this if there was multiple zones, but it was just okay, and I didn't have any group zones on it, so that kind of disappointed me. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about these. This one had group zones, too wooded for me to shoot, could not put a tent close enough where I could see them and then shoot them and get out. This lake here, however, had a group zone. I really wanted to shoot it. I couldn't find a place to put my tent. Just didn't have a spot. I walked around over here where I could see it easy and just didn't have a spot. Now, on to this one. This lake or pond is also amazing. I absolutely love it. It has the perfect elevation and a nice group of mule deer on it. If you're gonna do a mule deer great one grind on this map, I really recommend coming up here and setting up on this hill and then shooting down onto the pond. It's really easy. If you were going to do a proper mule deer great one grind, I recommend this to go look at these first. It would be this one, this one, this one, and this one. These five lakes and ponds, I recommend for you to go set up and get them on early to get stacking diamonds on them and other things on them early on. I'd also imagine some of these are good, but I really like these. Now, I only have one. No, I have two zones down here on the coast. So, I didn't think I was going to put any here, but I ended up going, well, I've got the option to. One of these is going to be really annoying to run on, so I might get rid of it. Or I may not have placed that one. I can't exactly remember. But we're going to see. Should be right. Yep, there it is. Be 300 meters away, so probably only getting one out of this. And I'm gonna have to put one of the duck floating blinds to get reduced hunting pressure because no stand or other things going to work there. sadly, so that's just the sad truth of it. Not every zone's gonna be perfect. And here's my last one. My last one's right out here, and I'm gonna have to do the same thing as the last one. I'm gonna have to put one of the floating duck blinds, and then I'm gonna have to shoot them off of it. But that is all my zones that I have found. I didn't look here. I don't think I have any here because I run my four-wheeler right through here right before I got this outpost to try to spook up deer here, and I didn't see any, so I don't think I have any. I might go back and check it later, but I really wanted to get this video out, so I decided not to. And that was the video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and goodbye.